Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's TJ here. We're playing some House Flipper2. And like I said, I looked around and I found a house that we can modify pretty heavily. I've already started a bit of it because I was playing around making sure that it was possible and that it would work out. I really hope they add an update where you can delete like the original roofs so you can just really like get into it and change things up entirely, because I think that'd be a lot of fun and it'd be pretty darn cool. But because we don't have that right now, all I've done is I'm going to extend out every roof part and extend out the house in those areas. So we're going to get more of like a big cross house, right? So like kind of like a big plus sign almost, a little lopsided because I don't want to go too far out this way. The other thing that I'm going to do is that the house's main entrance is on this side, and we're going to change that. We're going to make the main entrance to the house over here instead. Right? So we're basically going to be changing up everything about this place. Doing our own room layouts, doing everything the way we want to do it. So we're not going to go based on what rooms already are and things like that. Maybe to a small extent. Like, you know, there's nothing wrong with this still being a living room. Because it's coming right off the entry. Right? So like this is going to be a little entry room. You walk in, boom. Living room kind of area, and since we're adding extra space, we might even be able to, you know, get an expanded kitchen, because the kitchen this place had was very tiny. I'm going to be knocking out all of the interior walls, and we're gonna start 100% from scratch on this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, do all of that, because that's what we're up to, and I think that it'd be smart to just kind of get us a blank canvas to work with before we really get into this. Like I said, I'm stripping everything out of here, including these beams, because they're not going to make much sense once we start destroying. There is an upstairs, so this will be expanded a little bit. You know, it's not a great upstairs. I like this little plant room, but maybe it can be an upstairs bathroom. Right, but we're going to see how everything goes once we have everything expanded outwards. And we'll take it from there. We're going to buy all brand new windows, all brand new doors, brand new everything. So I'll see you guys in a few when I've got this completely finished up and ready to go. All right, we are back, and I have done a ton of work. It's taken me a while, but we're at a point where we can kind of continue now with like more stuff. I've done all the expansions. I've built all the walls. I knocked out all the interior walls, and I put up a few new ones. There's only one area that I'm not 100% sure on, and it's like the living room / kitchen. I don't know where I'm going to put the kitchen exactly, but we've gone with this nice red mahogany out here. It's not mahogany, red cherry. Yeah, Brazilian cherry. Durr, blah, brain, not function. Brr. We went with Brazilian cherry wood out here, and for the windows and doors with a bit of ebony on the railings as well. I made this big front deck, and then I went with this brick siding along with these, which I'm kind of like made out to be like aluminum panels, right? There's some gaps there. I'll fix those up. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good with the front being full brick, and then the siding here just to kind of break it up a little bit. I'm not super in love with it, but I think it's all right. Like it works out pretty decently. And then we've got another deck on the back. Get rid of that. I made this back room very bright. Lots of windows in here. Just because, I don't know, I felt like it. I thought it'd be a cool idea. Maybe this is a little dining room, or maybe it's just like a room with tons of plants in it. You know, I'm not sure yet. But yeah. So, I was playing around with floor colors too. So, you walk in. Let's get a little tour of this place. So, there it is. There's it from the front. Walk in. Boom, there's this little entryway, which I'm going to put like, you know, shoe racks, coat hangers, stuff like that. Maybe like a little table with some stuff on it. Looking good and whatnot. This wall will have a bunch of stuff on it to keep it interesting. And you come in and you look right or left. Wow, oh my goodness, me today, my brain is just going crazy. This was a lot of work. This was mind-numbing building all of this. But yeah, this is like the living room area. And I'm going to put a kitchen in here somewhere. That's what I mean by I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put the kitchen. Like I was kind of thinking back here somewhere, maybe like here. That's why I didn't put a window. Maybe that'll be where the kitchen's at. But again, I'm not sure. I'm gonna do that as I go through. I'll probably put the living room in first. and then use whatever space I have left to build the kitchen. It doesn't have to have a massive kitchen, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't need to be intense. Like, maybe this little corner area will do just nicely with like maybe an island, or maybe no island. Maybe it's just open, you know what I mean? I'm not sure. Through here is this little room that we got here. Maybe even a dining room, you know? Like, we could put a table in here. Again, I'm not sure about that yet. Right here, you've got the downstairs bathroom. That's why it's got shutters on it. It's the only window in the house with shutters. Maybe we can do like a little bath there or something. And the reason I had to do it this way was because I didn't notice it when I first did this, but there is a basement. So I wasn't really able to move the basement stairs, number one, because like I can't make stairs like that. And I really enjoy the look of solid stairs in this kind of area. But yeah, there's a little basement down here. And this is where the stairs were for it. The stairs going upstairs were right here, but I moved them and I put them here instead. You got that kind of little turn that leads upstairs. Again, I'm not like super sure about it, but whatever, it's fine. I was thinking this area here could be like a chill area, you know, maybe some like seating, a couple tables or something, maybe just like a little area to relax kind of thing. Over here, I'm going to put like a chair and a bookshelf. We have to be a small bookshelf because we got lots of roof space up here. So that's going to kind of make decorating up here a little difficult, but we'll make it work. It'll be fine. I'll figure out a way to get a bookshelf in here somewhere. Maybe it'll be a little one, maybe. You know what I mean? Like a little reading area. You sit by the window, read a book, you know, have a cup of coffee or tea or something. This is going to be a small second bedroom. Well, like it's going to be a bedroom. Right? Like bedroom, maybe an office. I'm thinking bedroom though. I want to get this place into a 2-bedroom. In here is the master bedroom. And I know it looks a little small. That room's a lot longer. This room's a lot shorter. But, you know, this room also is going to have an ensuite bathroom. So that's kind of why I did that. The walls are a little lopsided. That's because, you know, I need space to be able to put in like a mirror. Right? So I wanted wall space for that. So we'll see how it all works out as we are going through and decorating everything. And I usually do for the basement, I'm probably going to make this like a gaming / movie area. You know what I mean? So like just dark room, lights along the walls, maybe one main light, but the main light on there and the wall lights are going to be set to a different switch. And maybe I'll play around with the light values and make the wall lights a lot dimmer. I'm going to purposely paint like a big portion of this wall white, and we'll stick a projector up. They don't actually work in the game, but that's fine. You get the idea of it. And then we'll get some couches and stuff down here. Probably like a little end table with a console and everything. So like, yeah, like serious gaming chill area, you know what I mean? Because we don't have a ton of room up here to do something like that. So this area is going to be more of like a sitting and chill area. I probably will incorporate a TV somewhere, but you know, we'll see how that goes. I'm going with this kind of floor because I like it. Thinking I might do a different type of flooring in that room just because I'm not 100% sure yet. But we're going to see how it goes. I have no idea what colors I'm going to do on the walls. I kind of want to keep it mostly white. So I'm thinking like, I'll go over this later, but like this would be the white going up the wall, right? And then down here, we'll do some work with like ebony wood and maybe a bit of this as well incorporated into it. So like some sideboard stuff. I want to keep this house like very bright and like kind of simple. And I saw this wood and I've been wanting to use it for something for a while. So I just decided like, you know what? This is what I'm going with for this house. And we'll kind of build the rest of the house around that idea. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get all this flooring in. And then, I'll paint some walls, like I said. Not all the walls are going to be that color, but, you know, like this room for sure. Bedrooms will be different. This room, I'm probably just going to paint white and not worry about any, maybe like a light gray. But I'm not going to worry about any, like, wooden borders in this room, right? It's just going to be... There's not a lot of wall space in there anyway. A lot of the color is going to come from the plants that we're going to put in there. or whatever furniture we put in there, right? I am kind of leaning more towards a plant room. I think that'd be kind of cool, like a little green room, right? Like, so I think I probably will go with that. I'm going to continue this floor through to here as well. And I'm going to probably pick a different flooring for upstairs, just to change things up, because we usually do the same type of flooring. So maybe I'll go with a different floor up here. Maybe an ebony floor up here with this pattern. I like this pattern. It's kind of cool. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to get all this done. I got to change the colors of the stairs as well, but, you know, I'll get to it. So I'll be back once everything's painted up and the floors are all done. See you guys in a minute. All right. I have gone through and I have painted the entire inside of the house and done all the floors and ceilings, and oh my god, it was tedious. Tedious. But we got it done. So here we go. You come on in. We got this nice wood paneling going on the bottom of the wall. And then there's some red walls. There's some white walls. You know, just kind of did it up. I didn't do any of the tiling because, again, I don't know exactly where I'm going to put the kitchen yet. I'm kind of starting to think like here would be good. Right? Like this would be a nice little area for the kitchen right in here. And then like living room. Maybe like a little table for eating or something. But yeah, that's that. This room is just all white, and the window borders are matching the color of the windows. Nice and simple. Haven't done the bathroom. Still just brick and mortar. Get around to that. The basement I have done in like a movie theater kind of style. Just went gray walls and everything so that, you know, when everything's turned off, you know, there's not too much light, but just enough. I did not, however, which I'll do now. I do kind of want to, let's turn these back on. I want to play with these in the way of brightness. Now, if I copy that over to everything else, will it actually do something? I'm not sure. No, it did nothing. Is that because I didn't confirm it? No, I have to go to each one individually. Okay, undo that. 37. Remember, these are like the house lights kind of thing, you know, in a movie theater. There's always some kind of light, but not much. It's very dim. So 30 is the lowest you can go. Maybe we just take it to 30 so I don't have to piddle around with these things. Just bam. What did it do? There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. I like it. Sweet. So you got the main light. And then you got these house lights for when the movie's on. Kind of thing. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright, awesome. So that's the basement. Now you go up the stairs. I did the stairs, obviously. This flooring is here. And here. And then just a lot of white. So I wanted this space to be really bright. And then I did something like a little odd with the flooring here. I kind of like did this little like pathway through it with the cherry wood, right? With the ebony on the outsides. I don't know why. I just did it. I think it looks kind of cool. Right? The house is like a big cross, so there's a cross in the floor, because why not? Everything else up here is just white. I wanted it to be like super bright. It's a bit boring, but you know, whatever. It's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. Did some wallpaper in this room. You know, some funky looking wallpaper. Right? I got rid of all the Mutin bars on the windows too. I thought we could do no Mutin bars this time. This room is just red and white. The bathroom in here is black granite, white tile, and then just white walls. Those little corner pieces are showing up someplace. I don't think I built the walls properly because I painted over it. I think that's a gap. But, you know, whatever. It's fine. No one will notice. But yeah, so I did this with the bathroom. And then bronze for all the metalworking is what I've kind of chosen for the whole house. I think I might have forgotten to do it on the doors. Yeah, everything's supposed to be bronze. We can leave the keyhole black, though. Black iron. So I will go through and I'll swap up all the doors to make sure that they have bronze handles. But, you know, the metalworking in this place is bronze because we have not done bronze yet. Right? I went with these light switches just because. Like, why not? Right? And yeah, that's the house so far. Next steps would be getting this bathroom done and starting to furnish the place. And I think I am going to make the decision to make this the kitchen. It's not going to have a lot of hanging counters because I've gone with windows. I wanted lots of windows in this place, unless, like, I guess I could get rid of these 2 windows or put smaller ones in, but I'm worried that it's going to make the house look weird from the outside. I really like the look from the outside of the place, so I don't want to screw with that too much. So maybe we'll just go with a kitchen that has less hanging cabinets. Hanging cabinets, that's the word. We'll get some hanging cabinets here and there, and then maybe like a little bit on this side too. And this can be our little kitchen going on. What kind of tile? I mean, I guess we keep the white and red theme going on, but we'll do more white than red in here, I think. So maybe we just go... We haven't done them. I don't like those, that's why I haven't done them. Let's go with these tiles. They don't get very big, though, is the problem. Custom tiles. Big tiles. Make them white. Why not? Those are a bit massive. Just a little bit too big, I'm thinking. That's better. Okay, how big do we want this kitchen to be? I mean, I don't really want it to be too big. Like, maybe that's a good size. That leaves, like, all this space over here as, like, a little dining room. But, you know what? Let's go like that. That's a good size for the kitchen. That way we can get one of those thin cabinets right here. Right? Okay. We'll do... I can't really use these at all. They're not bad. I don't mind them. We can get the red backsplash going with these. You're not going to see any of the woodworking, so I'm not worried about it. Once all the cabinetry goes up, like, I'll show you. Once all the cabinetry goes up, you're not going to see that stuff, so whatever. I don't think we've used a lot of brooks. Let's do brooks for this house. Why not? But yeah, like, once the cabinets go in, you're not going to see it. Right? See? Boom. It's gone. And then we get to the hanging cabinets. Maybe we can fit a big one there. Oh, we can. Look at that. Yeah, once the hanging cabinets go in, same thing. It's just going to be the backsplash, right? You're not going to see anything else. So, we're good with that. Well, this corner cabinet... Oh, look at that. It just fits. What level are we at with this, though? Probably about there. Yeah, that looks like it matches. So, let's just throw these in, because why not? We'll do closed face cabinets in this place. Maybe that, like that. Cool. Probably going to put the sink in this area. I think I'm going to have to get rid of the windowsills on these, which is fine. No big deal. I'll grab some white paint real quick and just paint that. It wasn't actually white paint. It was light gray. And I've been doing Venetian plaster in this place just because, like, you know, change things up. So we're going to go with that. Light gray, boom. There we go. I usually continue the backsplashes around the windowsill, but I don't think I'm going to do that this time, just to change things up a little bit. And I'm going to swap these around. Okay, cool. We're going to need a fridge. And, you know, maybe the fridge can actually go right here, and we won't have a big hanging cabinet here. Let's do that. So that's appliances, big old appliances. What's a fridge that we really haven't used? I feel like we haven't really used this one. Let's go with this. And we're going to have a bronze fridge because why the heck not? Cool. I like that. I really do. Cabinets, hanging cabinets with these Brooks ones. Let's get a hanging cabinet above. Maybe we can even fit 2. Not that you're going to have any access to them, really. You know what? Let's just skip the hanging cabinets above the fridge on this one. Just there, boom. It's like that. It's good. Okay, and I know I'm not really furnishing yet. I still got that bathroom to finish, but whatever. I'm just going to go through here and do this because I'm here and I want the kitchen to look good. Okay, bang. We got a sink right there. The stove can go over here, maybe. And I like this one a lot better. I really do. This is the stove that I enjoy and that I like. I want to get it like directly under that. I kind of wish that they were bigger oven. Is this like a big version? It is. I think I might go with that. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this because it matches up with the size of that cabinet. I'd like to get a dishwasher in this place as well. Oh. There we go. See? Dishwasher. Kabam. Sweet and awesome. Let's get this corner piece put in. Oh, no. My stove. That's all right. I think it'll fit with that other stove that we have. The one that matches. It's going to be a little off center from that thing up there, but that's fine. No big deal. Get some drawers in. Bang. And that fits nice and snug. The only problem here now is I don't know if this is going to fit there. Please fit. Yay! Oh, it went together beautifully. Hurrah, hurrah. All right. And I think we're going to go no kitchen island on this one. Just going to have it like this. It looks fine. I do not mind it. I kind of want to do like a little border piece though. First to come into here and go tiles. And I think it's these tiles that make it work properly. Let me go down to just one. Well, let me get underneath the fridge. I'm going to have to move it. Move fridge. You are stopping me from doing what I want to do, and I don't appreciate that. Alright, let's put this in. Just click, 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 boom. It'll end right there, because that's where the kitchen ends, so that's good. Let's throw this back in where it belongs. Nice. Get rid of that. Okay, let's color this stuff. First thing I'm going to do is make all of this bronze. Maybe the details can be black iron, just for a little change up. Okay. Now we could do the cherry. But I mean, there's a lot of cherry. So I think instead of that, we're going to go with a glossy plastic and we're going to make it nice dark red. Yeah. And the base will just be white painted wood. That's fine with me. Top. Do black granite. I like the black granite and I haven't used it in many places, so we're going to go with that. Let's get everything done. There we go. There's our little kitchen. It has almost nothing in the way of like upper cabinet space. But it's got lots of bottom cabinets, right? And a nice and a great view while you're doing dishes. You can look outside and chill. But I do almost think that maybe I should just put in smaller windows. I'll take a look and see if there are windows that'll even fit what I would like to do. Because the window options are not amazing. So I could put in windows like this. And that would be leave enough space for those smaller cabinets up above. I'll give it a try. Let me see. Let me see what this ends up looking like. First of all, I don't want that and I don't want that. Thank you. So if I was to toss these in here, might have to kind of switch it a little bit. Is there a window? It's by 4. Is the 8x4 a little better for this? This is 6 by 4 and it leaves a 2 space. So if I used these ones, they should fit the space properly. So let's do that. Nice. Okay. Now if I was to... Well, I'm gonna have to do this first. I'm kinda in with this idea. It means I'm gonna have to do some more painting and some more exterior work to fix that up, but you know, that's okay. No big deal. Okay, if we were to now go back to hanging cabinets and grab these ones, they should be able to go just along the top there. And like, that's a bit of extra cabinet space. It's not an amazing amount, but like, at least you can get some stuff up there. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do this. I'm down with this. Yeah, I like that. I do like it. Cancel. Can I please? Thank you. I would kind of like to get them right up against the window, though, like that. So if I just kind of shift everything down just a little bit, I think we'll be sitting good, sitting pretty. No, that's too far down. There we go. There we go. And there we go. All right, cool. That's gonna work out great. I keep selling the paint because I'm like, oh, I'm done with it. I don't need it anymore. But that is not true. So we're gonna slap some paint on there. There we go. Luckily, we only got to do the top piece here. Bam, boom. We now have a kitchen in this place. And I think it's going to work out nice. That gives us lots of room. We could even do the living room kind of like over here kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. There's not a lot of walking space. So I want to be careful about what I throw up and what I do. So we'll figure it out. No big deal there. I'm going to run out here real quick and fix this. Just be smart about it. Don't make your life difficult. Just grab that. Boom. So this isn't aluminum, actually. The aluminum, like the brushed aluminum and whatnot, wouldn't work. It looked really weird. I couldn't get it to be like the white that I wanted it to be. So this is actually just like the custom tile, and it ended up looking pretty nice. It served the purpose that I wanted it to serve, so that worked out great, and I was very happy with it. But let's get inside here. I'm going to play around with the living room probably off screen because I'm going to do a lot of like... It's going to take a minute because I still need to figure out where exactly I want everything to be. You know, I guess like... It's an odd space. It's like an L shape and I don't really know what to do with it. I guess we could put like the TV and the couch area like over here. And then have some like seating or something. Maybe like this could be the dining area. Because yeah, I think I'm gonna make this room just like a bunch of plants and like maybe it's got toys in it or something. I'm not sure. It could be an office, like a small office space as well. Like maybe there's a desk over here with computer and whatnot, and then like some plants all around. I don't know yet. So I'm gonna play around with that. But what we are gonna do is head upstairs and we're gonna do the bedrooms. And this space. So this space first, because I know what I want to do here already. We're going to get some chairs in. How do I want to go about this? What kind of chair? Nice. Maybe this big chair. Big reading chair, you know what I mean? Maybe just do it white. I mean, there is a lot of white already, but let's see what it looks like. Yeah, not really. That's too much white going on. We'll do red. Do red with ebony wood. We'll have this little chair here in the corner. Let's get a little side table going on that. I don't want to use the console tables. Well, there's not like a ton of like really good side table options. Maybe we use this. And the black iron and maybe the Brazilian cherry. And we'll toss that in beside the chair. Somewhere to put your drink or put your book down when you need to, kind of thing. Storage. I think we're gonna have to. We could go with shelves. Maybe. I need a bookshelf. I need like a good bookshelf that's actually gonna fit because of this weird wall. And that's gonna be the struggle here. Is getting something that's gonna fit this space nicely. I mean, I guess we could use something like this. I think that'll work nice. Let's put it like here. Nice. Okay, I also kind of wanted a bit of a floor lamp situation. Whoa, that's wacky. Cool. Just go with this. Nice and simple. That bronze. Make the whole thing bronze? I totally could. So I don't see why I wouldn't. Get this right here-ish. It's not very tall. Is there one that's like a bit taller? Yeah, this one. That might work out a little better. I think we'll go for that instead. Well, let's kind of throw that in the corner. Yeah, that's a little better. All right, let's get it. Let's get this stuff colored right. Let's go ebony. We'll go with our red. I don't care what the bulb socket is. We'll just make it black. There we go. Boom, there we go. Little reading corner. Let's color this as well. We're going to switch this up because we got a lot of red going on over here. So we'll just have a little bit of red on this one. And then I'll go with the bronze. There we go. Reading corner. I want to get a carpet down in this reading corner though. That's for sure. Let's do... I mean, this is a fun shape. I don't want it those colors, but... it's a fun shape, that's for sure. Details, details. Should we have a pattern? I think a pattern would make sense. That's kind of cool. Let's go with that. And we'll do... that's... oh, I always do that. Now I lost the pattern that I was doing. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Ah! Was it this? I think it was. What is this? That's the background color. Maybe the background will do our red, and then we'll do this. Like a black. A white stands out a little better. Okay, so we got that. Which means maybe we'll switch this over to being a white color. And then the trim can be black. What is this one? I don't know why that says purple. Whatever. Oh, okay. That's a huge carpet. Let's put it over here then, I guess. Let's put it in the middle kind of thing. Or maybe we could use this downstairs. Well, that's the basement. Ah, stuck on the wall. Yeah, I think we could use this down here instead. It's a little big. I don't want something that big. I wanted something a little smaller. So we'll go with this then, I guess. The base can be white. This can be white as well. Mine as well. That makes sense. We'll pick a different pattern for this one. Again, something like not super crazy, but also something nice. I'm gonna go with this. It's interesting. Let's go with that. I haven't really used much of that. What do we got here? This is that's the foreground, like the detail color or whatever. And there's the actual. All right, yeah, this works out nicely. I like that. That's good. So we got that little spot there. Let's put some shelving or something along the walls here. Not like shelves like this, not wall shelves, but shelves more along this line of thinking. But what to use? That's kind of cool. Little like display case type of thing. It's too tall though. That's going to be the main thing that, like, kind of stops us from doing a lot of the different furniture in this area. I mean, I guess we could put it here. But yeah, the wall height is definitely going to limit what we can and cannot do in this place. Let's go with ebony wood for this. We'll switch it up, right? I don't want everything to be the same color. I want it to follow the same color scheme, but no, too much red is going to be bad. It's going to look weird. At least in my opinion, right? Like that big red chair and the red lamp is a lot of red in this area. So like, you know, switch it up by making that one like black and red, this one black. You know, a nice little spot to like store your knickknacks and curios. I'm digging it. So maybe we just put some chairs, maybe a couch up here. It's like a little spot to like sit and relax, chill, have a chat. Can't really see the clock from the little reading nook, but it's no big deal. All right, let's come on in here and get some bedroom work done. All right, so beds. I've been doing a lot of different like ironwork kind of stuff, so let's keep that going. The pillows can stay white. The duvet, let's pattern it. Okay, what kind of pattern are we gonna do? This is like the parents' bedroom kind of thing, so let's do that. That's nice and simple. This room is red and white, but I'd like it to be more red than white, so maybe we'll do that. How many different whites can there be? Goodness. Alright, that's that. The mattress. Maybe they've got like a red fitted sheet. Be cool if you could do each pillow individually. That'd be pretty neat. And some bronze. Again, it's like a relatively small room. So we're going to be kind of pressed for space in here, and that's fine. I'm not super concerned about it. Let's match the bed. Now, oh, whoa. Calm down. Will I be able to just steal that? I can. Cool. Okay, so there's that. We're going to need some storage in this place. Do tall storage? Well, that's cool. I like that. Let's do a medium storage, and we've got these. So maybe we'll do one here, because this has a lot of wall space. And then this could maybe fit here. And the reason I'm going to put that there is because I'm going to try to sneak a small TV on it. We're not going to go big, because I don't think the big ones will fit. Oh, it'll just fit. There. TV in the parents' bedroom for chilling. Very nice. Let's get them an alarm clock as well. I normally don't do that, which is like weird, I guess, in my mind. So there, they got an alarm clock. There's so many reading nooks around that it would make sense to me that they like to read. So let's get some lamps. We haven't done this lamp, so let's do this one. Or coated metal. And then a coated metal. Sure. Let's go a lamp there. A lamp there. Let's also, we haven't been doing a lot of plants either, so I'm going to do a lot of plant work in here. Let's put a small plant on the desk here. Cool. Ornamental plants, tiny. Maybe some like little flowers. Well, those aren't little by any means. I'll do this, maybe. Just, there we go, middle. Hooray! Okay, this looks weird, so let's just color this. What if I did that? No? Okay, can I color the TV? Bronze legs. You have a red TV? That's kind of different. Cool. Cooking show. Turn that off. Alright, so they've got some stuff in here. Let's head back over to shelving. So I feel like if they are readers, they would have some shelves for books. Again, though, there's not a lot of wall space in here. So maybe they've got a little bookshelf up here. See if we can't center it. It's not perfectly centered, but, you know, it'll do. We can put some books in there. Magazines or something. I don't know. Okay. I don't know what the heck this is, but I think it's kind of cool. So I'm going to put it above the door. Give me that. Go like that. Cool. Sure. Decorations. Wall. How about a mirror? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Which mirror do we do? Maybe this one? I think right here. I'm gonna be like, yep, I look great. Off I go. Right? I don't know. We can do like whitewood and the Brazilian cherry for this one. Sure. It's kind of cool. All right. That's a big blank empty space. What do we put up there? We could put this thing up there. Or more birds. Bronze birds. Sure. Let's scooch them up just a little bit. Why not? Sucks you can't put stuff on these ceiling parts. Like, it'd be cool to put a bunch of posters over them. Alright. I think that's pretty good for this room. Maybe a little something here. It's a little bit of an empty space going on, which I'm not super fond of. What the heck? That's pretty cool. It's like a little shelf. Can I fit this in here? No, it's too tall. What could I put in here that would make sense? It's like a small little bookshelf style of thing. Like, not bad. That's for a baby. That's a nice dresser. That's pretty cool. Wish they had more bookshelf options. Somewhere that were a little smaller, you know? Oh, a shoe bench. I don't think I've seen that before. Probably just blind. Never took a look at it. Sure, maybe there's a little stool in the corner. Why the heck not? Why not? All right. There's the one bedroom. Let's move on to this bedroom. Beds, obviously. Just a single bed in here. We got this one for the other room. That's different. We could do that in here. Let's go a little different with this one. Painted wood. Red. Pattern. We'll go with a pattern. We'll go with like a fun pattern. Monkeys. Maybe this like beehive pattern going on in here. Go white. The lines can be black. That's fine. And then we'll get our red in there. Cool. No, that's the duvet. Mattress. Can be white. Details. Details can be red. Because why not? And your bed can go right there. Might hit your head on the wall on the way up, so be careful. Okay. Next. Let's go storage. Gonna need a dresser in here of some kind. We'll use these in the other one. Maybe we go with like something like this. I like the idea, like it's pretty long, which is cool. So maybe this can go here. Able to just like copy and paste that over. Kinda, not really. That's fine. I think that works out nicely. And then, because I don't know what else to do, I'm going to throw a desk in here. Just a simple one. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, it's like a kid's room, right? So just like somewhere for them to sit and do their homework kind of thing. Right? An office chair. Interesting. Just a simple little one. There we go. Copy, paste, paste. No, not gonna let me. That's completely fine. Yeah, let's go like that. Do it more of a white in this room. Just to switch things up. Because this room has predominantly red furniture with the bronze, and then this room will have predominantly white furniture with the bronze. I'm cool with that. I don't know, let's throw a carpet down. Maybe that'll tie things together a bit. Like a relatively big one. Over here. Scooch it up just a little bit. That way it's not in the way of the desk. Go white with red outline. White with red, just like the whole room. Cool, and I'm just gonna leave this like that. There's, again, not a lot of wall space, so not a lot of decorating. So it's just a simple, chill little room, nothing crazy. And that's the upstairs taken care of. Very sparsely decorated by necessity. We could maybe like spruce this place up a little bit. What could we put here? Put a big mirror here. Watch yourself coming down the stairs. I don't know. I don't know. I'm running out of wall decoration ideas. Big map of the world. This thing. Sure. It just goes pretty central like that. Bang. Maybe we'll do some... Got an idea. Like this. Go custom pictures. And we'll do like maybe like family pictures going up the wall here. Can go right here. Just lots of pictures going up. Cool. We'll go with that. That gives it some decoration. I'm not worried about this. Like, yeah, it's blank, but like, I don't know. If I had a spot like this in my house, I would leave it blank because otherwise it'd be a pain in the butt to deal with. Right? This is going to get left blank, but let's get down here and we're going to throw some chairs in here. What do we do? These are huge. That's the only problem with them. Maybe we just do a series of armchairs in here. Those look cool. Let's do these. What we got down here? Let's go gray. The seat itself. You know what? I don't want the seat patterned. I just want it to be a seat. And we've already got... That was copper that it had, so we'll go bronze. So let's put in a couple of these. So 1, 2, 3. Is there enough space to walk past? Yes, there is. Cool. Okay, and we'll put a little shelf back here. Kind of the idea of like, this is where the movies are stored or something like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's go there with it, and then maybe we can find something similar to throw over here. That's like a TV cabinet. Need something very low for there, though. That's a shoe cabinet. But maybe we can, like, multi-purpose this. Doesn't have to be a shoe cabinet. It could be a movie cabinet, right? And then maybe they store snacks here for the movie nights. Everything down here is quite muted, and this is up against the red wall. So I think what I'm going to do here is we're going to go with ebony. And then, you know, do a little red top on it. How about you? What can we do with you? Base, ebony. Handles, bronze. Details. Brazilian cherry. Nice. Very cool. Like I said, there's not going to be a ton of stuff down here. It's just like a chill room, right? We are going to throw a couple of these in. Everybody deserves a place to put their drink, right? I think we can... There we go. That means we can cozy this up a little more. And I just brought it out of line with the other ones, because of course I did. Okay, that's going to bug me. Come on. Don't be like this. There we go. Got it. Cool. Where's the projector? Projector. Obviously, we want the ceiling mounted one. We're going to gray it up. Get it to match the room. It's a fancy projector. There we go. And then the bronze detailing. That's pretty centered, yeah? Not really. There we go. There's the center. Like that. Right? That's why you got to turn this light off and these on, because that way it doesn't mess with the projector. I don't know if that light would be in the way of the projector or not. I'm not 100% sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift this back. And then we'll put this in front of it like that. Yeah, because that, turn this off and bam, you're ready to go. Like you could even turn these off and just go crazy with it. All right, the last thing that I want to do in this place is, they got speakers. Where do I find the speakers? Here. Bam, there is the nice little movie theater room downstairs. I think there's a great use of the space. Maybe we could like back these up a little bit. Just a little bit. Nothing, like not a ton. Right. We need to be on precise placement. Don't want to be straining your neck to see, right? I feel like that would be bad. So there we go. Lots of space in the front. Got this here. I'm not going to put a like coffee table kind of thing down, but I will throw down a carpet. There we go. Nice and comfy. Good for everybody. All right. What is next? We've done upstairs. We've done downstairs. We still need to do the bathroom. Let's do the entryway next, I think. I think that would be a good plan. Alrighty. Let's get this entryway done, and then I think that's going to be it. We'll do the rest of the house next time. I wanted to get it finished in one episode, but my, oh my, this has taken me forever. So, where was that thing? Where was it? Was it? Aha, shoe bench. So we'll put this here. No, maybe not right there, but like maybe here. You sit down and take your shoes off, right? How close can I get these? That's as close as I can get them. That's fine. No big deal. So you can sit down there and take your shoes off. Maybe we'll do this little shoe cabinet, because that looks kind of cool. Where are the... Now I cannot remember where all those coat hangers are. Are they wall decorations? Is that what they count as? Yeah, but there was one that wasn't. There was one that was in a different category. Like there's these, right? Like that coat rack. Don't really want to use that one though. Was it in tall storage? No, because that's just like tall storage. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool too. You could even use that as a shoe rack, honestly. Right? Oh well, let's stick a wardrobe in here. Maybe this one, like that's pretty cool. And it takes up a ton of wall space, which is great for me. I quite like that. It might be a bit much though. Like that's a lot, isn't it? I think it's a lot. That's okay. Maybe we'll get something a little thinner and we'll put it over here. And then on this wall, maybe we can just get some like table action going on. I want something simple that I can just like put some plants on. Like that'll work. Like boom, table, table. Some like knickknacks and plants can go on there. Gotta have berries somewhere, right? We're gonna do our brushed aluminum berry. That's kind of like a bronze, right? There we go, berry. Guardian of the table. Let's do a different vase here. We could do these and like switch them up, I guess. I think I kind of just want like a solid color vase here. I don't want like the craziness going on. So we'll do that one and then we'll do this one. Maybe two different colors. This one can be red. Go there with it. And then we'll put some plants in between. Just some little plants. Just some little ones. And we'll alternate that. So it'll be red over there and a white one over here. Cool. And let's put some plants in there. I like that. That looks nice. I gotta do more plants, you know? What if we do this like red stuff here? It's kind of sparse, you know? It's not a lot. I don't like that. I'll do something different. I don't want to use purple though. Maybe we'll just do red and white flowers on this one. Yeah, I'm down with that. And this one could be just a little lower. Cool. And then we'll put a painting here. Or a mirror. I think a mirror would be better. It would make more sense, I believe. Or the mirror could be over here so that you can kind of like look at yourself before you leave. And I will put a painting here. We've been using these. I don't think I actually colored this at all. Like I didn't change what the wood color was. So I'll have to go back and do that. This is like a wooded place, right? It's like a cabin. Like it's not a cabin, but it's in the woods. So maybe we do a picture of the woods. All right, let's actually switch this. I think we're gonna go with that. I don't mind that. I never do the mat, so. Okay. I'm gonna quickly come in here and we're going to switch these up. I have to do them one by one, otherwise I'm gonna have to repick the pictures. So that's fine, but we can like alternate the frame color. Make it a little bit more interesting. Not gonna go crazy, we're not gonna have a ton of different colored frames, but just, you know, cherry to ebony, right? Cool, awesome. All right, so we've got a nice little entryway. Let's just color it super quick. All right, there it is. I didn't put any lights down here, so I'll do that off camera and we'll get into the living room, this back room, and we're also going to do a ton of outdoor work on this house. And I'll actually go through that with you guys this time. We're going to get a nice deck back here, barbecue, lots of seating, you know, get rid of most of this like random foliage, put in like a nice garden somewhere. I'm not sure where. I think the garden's going to be around the front here. I also have to tile this up. This was just like a dirt walkway, and I was like, nah. We'll get like a nice driveway going, right? At least that's how it works out in my mind. But I was going to put the garden like here. It makes sense to me, you know? You got that nice flowing bit around it, the circular bit. Get a bunch of different plants in there. We'll have some like play areas, you know, stuff like that. Gonna make this place look nice, that's for sure. But that's going to do it for this episode. I think we've gone kind of long on this, but we'll see how it goes. It should be all right. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know, let me know in the comments how you feel about this place. It's taken me forever to do, so hopefully y'all like it. I like it. I think it's turning out pretty nice. I like the whole like red and black and white theme we got going on. And yeah, hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Peace out.